Hello friends, welcome to my channel Historical Lens. Today, we are going to explain and explore the history of New York in 5 minutes. If you're a history lover, then you're in the right place. Today, we're uncovering the incredible history of New York, from powerful Native American nations and Dutch colonists, to revolution, immigration, and the rise of one of the world's most influential places. Along the way, you'll discover fascinating facts that most people have never heard before. So, grab your seat and let's travel back in time. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. When most people think of New York, they picture skyscrapers, Wall Street, Times Square, and the Statue of Liberty. But long before it became America's most famous state, New York had a fascinating history that shaped the entire nation. Let's go back over 12,000 years. The first people to live in what is now New York were indigenous tribes, including the Haudenosaunee, also known as the Iroquois Confederacy, and several Algonquian-speaking peoples. They built thriving communities, farmed the land, traded across the region, and formed one of the world's earliest democratic alliances, the Iroquois Confederacy, which many historians believe influenced ideas later found in the U.S. Constitution. Everything changed in the early 1500s when European explorers arrived. In 1524, the Italian explorer Giovanni da Verrazzano, sailing for France, explored New York Harbor. A few years later, Jacques Cartier explored nearby regions, but neither established permanent settlements. The real turning point came in 1609, when Henry Hudson, working for the Dutch East India Company, explored the Hudson River. His voyage opened the region to Dutch trade, especially the highly profitable fur trade. By 1614, the Dutch built Fort Nassau near present-day Albany. Soon after, they established New Amsterdam on Manhattan Island, creating the colony of New Netherland. Merchants and settlers from across Europe arrived, making the colony one of the most culturally diverse places in North America. But the Dutch wouldn't keep it for long. In 1664, England seized the colony without a major battle and renamed it New York after the Duke of York. Although the Dutch briefly regained control, the English permanently took possession just 1 year later. Under British rule, New York grew rapidly. Fertile farmland, busy ports, and expanding trade transformed it into one of the richest colonies in North America. As tensions with Britain increased, New York became a major center of the American Revolution. In fact, nearly 1/3 of the war's battles were fought in the state. Although the British occupied New York City for most of the conflict, the Patriots ultimately secured victory. After independence, New York played an enormous role in building the new nation. George Washington took the oath of office as America's first president in New York City in 1789, making the city the nation's first capital. The New York Stock Exchange later became the heart of American finance, while Wall Street evolved into one of the world's most influential financial centers. The 19th century brought another game-changing development: the Erie Canal. Opened in 1825, it connected the Atlantic Ocean with the Great Lakes, dramatically reducing transportation costs and turning New York into the nation's commercial gateway. Many historians consider it one of the greatest engineering achievements in American history. During the Civil War, New York supplied more soldiers than any other northern state. At the same time, millions of immigrants from Ireland, Germany, Italy, Eastern Europe, and later, many other parts of the world, arrived through New York Harbor, making the state one of the most diverse places on Earth. The 20th century saw New York become a global symbol. It experienced the Great Depression, contributed heavily during both world wars, became home to the United Nations headquarters, and witnessed the tragic September 11th attacks in 2001, a moment that forever changed both the city and the nation. Today, New York is home to nearly 20 million people and generates one of the largest state economies in the United States. From finance and fashion to media, technology, education, and culture, its influence reaches almost every corner of the world. New York isn't just a state with a remarkable past. It's a place that has helped shape America's identity for more than 4 centuries. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which state's history you'd like to see next.